Ah, screw it. Let's start off with Ryan Reynolds.
All right.
So you have a Ryan Reynolds hat, yeah?
Yeah.
Was that like
signed at TIFF Film Festival?
Oh, at TIFF, eh? Nice.
It was the Mississippi Grime premiere.
Okay, yeah.
And like he was a total class act. He went to do press like right away, like completely ran to it.
Yeah.
To get it over with.
Yeah.
And then came out to the fans and like saw everyone there pretty much.
That's
everyone
amazing.
left happy.
Yeah. So I was at TIFF. That was what, 3 years ago? I think that came out. Mississippi Grind.
Yeah.
4 years ago. 3, I think.
Yeah.
That was a really good movie too.
Loved it.
Yeah, that was a really good movie. My Ryan Reynolds story was at Fan Expo. I think it'd be 6 years ago, 7 years ago, and every once in a while, like somebody just like mysterious will pop up at Fan Expo.
Nice.
Right. So, like I think like the previous year, like Kevin Smith was in town, but he wasn't supposed to attend. But he showed up anyways, kind of thing.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Always nice to see Kevin Smith.
Yeah. On a side note, I saw his, Jay and Silent Bob Get Old last year.
Nice.
Man, I died. I was in tears. It was like 3 hours of just like awesomeness. And it was just amazing. And I'm actually kind of angry that they didn't do it again, this year. Yeah, it was really good. If you ever get a chance, catch them do their whole schmeal, their podcast that they do. Well, they do it live, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so worth it. It's so worth it.
Actually, my Kevin Smith story is pretty funny too. So, we were like purposely like trying to be last for the photo op.
Yeah.
So we just keep going at the back of the line, and so he just like happily signs our autographs for free.
Oh, nice.
Because he wasn't supposed to be an autograph guy that year. Just strictly photo ops.
Yeah, strictly photo ops, right? Yeah.
So we just kindly asked politely, and he's all just like, yeah, no problem. And there's like my buddy's dad in the photo op pretending to hump Jason Mewes. And he's just pretending like he's loving it.
Yeah. That's amazing. No, I had a buddy of mine who actually bought a stack of Kevin Smith books.
Oh, nice.
Like a while ago, right? But Kevin Smith was only supposed to sign the number 1. And I think it was The Widening Gyre.
Oh, very cool.
Right? And my buddy bought the 1. And it's supposed to be signed, and he bought the other 6, I think. 5. Yeah, I think it was a 6-part series, right? And it came in the mail, and Kevin Smith signed, like, every one.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, and I was like, that's killer. Like, I like that. I dig it.
Yeah. Kevin Smith's a class act.
Yeah. As we moved on from Ryan Reynolds. So, yeah, Fan Expo, like, 7 years ago, and they announced, they're like, somebody special just walked in the building. We'll notify you in like 10 minutes, right? And I was with my sister. I'm like, well, it'd be pretty awesome if it was Kevin Smith.
Yeah.
Right? And she's like, okay, well, let's go over to the North Building and we'll check it out and whatever else. I'm like, okay. So we go over and we're walking across the platform that you know what I mean? Coming from the South
bridge.
Right, yeah, right? And like there's the woman standing there because everybody's waiting to like see who it is because they have like the little booth all cut off and there's a guy standing in front, so that's the booth that person is gonna be at.
Yeah.
So there's a woman standing there. She's like, "Oh, no pictures. You can't stand here. Move along." But it was just her.
Yeah.
So there was like,
of course, everyone's
like 100 of us, and we're just standing there like, "Yeah, screw you, whatever," right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it was just like this guy walks up in a hoodie. He takes off his hoodie, and like everybody just went crazy because they revealed his name. It was Ryan Reynolds. Like, holy shit, it's Ryan Reynolds!
I'd freak out too.
Everybody just ran. I was like, okay, take it easy, and calling everybody assholes and cocksuckers and whatever else and all that other stuff, and everybody laughed. I was like, yeah, that's awesome. I have the video somewhere. It's on my like old computer, but yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. I always like when like celebrities do that kind of thing, right? Especially when they like, I guess are like very appreciative of like us.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Right? Because like I meet some celebrities and they're
some are horrible
and they're kind of a-holes, right? So yeah.
My prime example is Natalie Portman.
Really, eh?
She just darts in at premieres and like even like the smallest thing like a TIFF soiree, which is like maybe let's say 10 people on each side.
Yeah.
So like on average of 20 to 25 people waiting at that soiree area.
Yeah.
And she's the guest of honor and everything for this one. She comes out, darts completely to the door, ignores us all.
Oh, really, eh?
Doesn't even stop for like the photographers to
do a little photo op or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Jeez. I think... Oh, man.
I'm surprised she joined the MCU, to be honest, because like...
Well, no, because now she wants nothing to do with it, right?
People.
like now she wants nothing to do with it, so... Yeah. Once they're like, hey, would you mind being Lady Thor? She's like, yeah, no, I'm out. Later.
Yeah, peace.
Yeah, peace out. I think, like, the worst experience I had... Like, I don't even think it wasn't even him. Because I met William Shatner twice.
Nice.
And then once was actually last year when I saw the Jay and Silent Bob Get Old. Like, he accidentally bumped into me.
Oh, no way.
Right? Like his bodyguard was like, move. and like the theater that we were like going into had two ways in. And the press conference area that he was coming out of was like right there, was right at that hallway. So where the one entrance is. And his guard comes bursting out and pushing people out of the way, and like Shatner's like, oh, I'm like, whoa. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. It's all this guy's fault. And he's pointing at a security guard, and he looks at security. He's like, yo, calm the fuck down, man. Calm down, like relax, right? And it's like, okay, that's cool, right? And then I met him in London.
Oh, very cool.
And where I actually got to like get his autograph and not just like bump into him and stuff, but the guy in front of me. Like, he had this, like, huge original Star Trek poster, and, no, I dig it. You want to get it autographed, right? Like, cool. But it's like, as he was folding it up, it was like he was, like, continuing the conversation with William Shatner. And it was like, Shatner was just like, yeah, okay, man, like, I have other people to talk to and whatever else, and the guy's like, oh, yeah, great, blah, blah, everything's amazing. And it's like, yo, dude, move along, man.
Yeah.
Like, move along. Like, I want to have a chance to talk, right? And then by the time I actually got up there, like, he had signed it, and he's like, man, I'm so sorry. I'm like, you know what? It's all right. Whatever. Like, you signed it. It's cool. And then, like, the next person came because they were, like, they were just trying to, like, move people along.
Yeah.
Because the guy in front of me was, like, taking, like, 20 minutes. Exaggeration, but whatever. Yeah. But, yeah.
Probably pretty close, though.
Yeah, probably pretty close, yeah. Yeah. Do you meet like many celebrities at the cons or anything, or?
I do a lot of the con and TIFF circuit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who do the TIFF circuit. I had a buddy of mine who did this. He's actually going to be the season finale for this before. He actually runs a portion of their like. I guess like after parties and stuff like that.
Nice.
Right? So yeah, but he's been like on that for like he was a volunteer for like 8 years, and like now he finally like got that position, and he's like so now he actually gets to do all that stuff, right? But yeah, I know a couple of people who did the whole TIFF thing, and I went 1 year to see JCVD.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, and. I thought it was the beginning of his comeback, but you know, Jean-Claude Van Damme just kind of like disappointed again, but because that was a really good movie. So, but yeah, that's that. Like, I think I went like twice before, but that was like the premiere that I went to that like took like 3 hours because everybody was just like not, well, unfortunately not Van Damme, but like everybody, because I think he wasn't allowed in the country back then.
Way.
Yeah, and yeah, like all the, you know, the writers were there, the director, the producer, and it was like 3 hours of just like pure awesomeness of them just like talking about the movie and whatever else. So yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time. Do you volunteer there?
No, I just pretty much go there as a fan all the time.
Oh yeah.
And pretty much geek out for like everyone that's like a Marvel guest or a Harry Potter guest.
Yeah. So you're a Marvel Harry Potter guy?
Or DCU, but like so far, if I'm being honest, Wonder Woman's been the best one so far.
Okay, we'll talk about it. Okay, cool. Whatever. You
well,
know,
recent
like,
DCU anyways.
Like,
I love the Nolan Batman.
Yeah. Well, that's separate, right? That's like in a completely different. But like, not Justice League, Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
Like I felt like the first like hour and like 15 minutes was like really good, and then like they introduce Lex Luthor, and I was like, I was like, oh man, why'd you guys ruin this? And then the whole Doomsday shit and all that. It was like, come on, like no way, ridiculous. And then Justice League. Whatever. Great way to drop the ball, guys.
Definitely a mess. Definitely a mess.
Oh man. And I'm talking as like I'm like growing up, I was a DC guy. Like my comic books were all DC. Flash, Batman. Anytime Martian Manhunter was in anything, like I'd read it. Right? Like DC was my thing. But now it's like, yeah, no.
They're winning on TV though.
I wouldn't even say winning on TV, man. They're winning in like the cartoon category.
Oh yeah, cartoons are.
Yeah, I don't know why you can't translate the same story from cartoon to live action, but whatever. But like TV, like it's kind of like gone downhill a bit. I feel like Arrow like was good like first couple of seasons. Flash was good until they like started to do Flashpoint, and I was like, why? It's so early.
Yeah, like Flashpoint should have been a lot later, but they wanted to introduce a few other characters, I guess.
And it's like yeah, you could just could have had them travel through time to meet people. Like it's, anyways, whatever. But yeah, no, with Marvel stuff, it's like I stopped reading comic books maybe like 5-6 years ago.
Okay.
It just got really expensive, right?
Yeah.
And you know, the movies are like brought me back into like, I guess like, because now I just read graphic novels, right, whenever I can. But like, yeah, I'm a Marvel movie fan, but when it comes to comic books, it's purely DC. It shows my love for Captain America, I guess.
Love the movies.
Yeah. Like they're not all like masterpieces, but
no.
But like, they're a hell of a lot better than the DC stuff that's coming out. Right?
Definitely.
Yeah. And you do Winter Soldier.
Yep.
And
I'm Bucky Barnes for my crossplay majority of the time.
And you said that's your most popular. Right?
Yeah.
So when you go to cons and stuff, because I don't actually see many people cosplay.
Like when I'm Daryl Dixon, like I get the odd, oh, there's Daryl. But like when I'm Bucky, people want my photo.
Yeah. No, like I was a huge Winter Soldier fan like before Winter Soldier came out. And like I loved that whole storyline. Everything was great about it. And one second.
They did the backstory very well though in Civil War. For
it being a movie where they adapted this like 30 comic book story arc into like one movie, yeah, like pretty damn good. And on top of the fact that like you couldn't bring in anybody from you know, X-Men, Spider-Man at that time.
No.
Yeah, like it was like really well done.
Gotta give it to the Russos though. They did the biggest movies so far.
Yeah, and I didn't even know that it's like coming out like soon, like August 3rd on Blu-ray.
Yep.
And like next week on digital, and I'm like, what? Really? Has it been that long? Yeah, beginning of May. It was like 3 months ago.
April 27th, actually.
Yeah.
Thanks to Robert Downey Jr. and the marketing team.
Yeah, like, so it's like, it's been a while. It's been a while. Did you have any plans of doing anything else, like other than Bucky, or just keeping up Winter Soldier for now?
I do have a Iron Spider right now. I have the suit and stuff.
Oh, nice.
But I do want to maybe add the spider legs to it at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe Fan Expo official debut and everything.
For sure. But I think we'll end this here.
All right, sounds good.
Thanks for joining me today.
No problem.
Much appreciated. I'll have all your contact info like right at the bottom in the description.
Right down there.
Yeah, right down there. And again, thanks for taking the time.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
Take care,
it easy,
guys.
Everyone.